What's up, guys? In this video, I want to show you the Tina Starter Grande. And that's a starter for Gatsby that the TinaCMS team has created to show off the TinaCMS. I had a video a couple of weeks ago where I showed you how to use TinaCMS with Gatsby to edit your content. So let's take a look at this. I haven't actually got time to go through the code yet, but I have tried it out and used it. So I'm going to show you that now. All right, so we have Tina Starter Grande here, and down below they show off what's happening with the theme here. This is the sidebar, and you can also do some inline editing, and that's nice. They have some features here, and what we are interested in now is how to get started. So they have this little instruction here, and we first have to clone this one. So we can just copy this, go inside of our terminal, clone it. Have to wait a little bit here for it to install. All right. And then we have to navigate inside Tina-Starter-Grande. Or is it Grande? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, then we have to do some npm install to install all the modules. Yeah, it installed with some warnings, but I think we'll be fine. Clear the console. And we also want to have our code editor open. All right, back inside of the terminal, we can just run npm start. Wait for it to build. Okay, and then we can go to the site at localhost 8000. And you can see the beautiful theme here. And I think they really done a great job here, because this is a theme where you, for example, can have night mode and day mode. So that's great. But the most interesting part here is that little icon down below here. If we click this one, you can see the TinaCMS sidebar here. So you can change a lot here. If you click the menu here, you can go to the site. You can change the title, description, and things like that. But we're not going to do that now. One thing I noticed is that this one is, it's hard to see because it looks like it's deactivated, but it's there. So this X here will close this window. All right. You have a theme menu where you can change all the colors. You can change the header. If you don't want that overline, you see that disappear and it pops right back there. So you can change some stuff here. If you don't want your header to be transparent, you can just change it with this little nice button here. Right, then we have the menu. Here are all the menu items. You have the home. If we change something here, you can see that it instantly changes on the site. And this is the power of the TinaCMS. All the content here are from Markdown files or JSON files. So you're not actually changing anything in a database or something like that. And that's great. Yeah. If you want to save it, you can save it like this. And we go back. You can change something in your page. Maybe this is the page you're currently at. If you want to change the hero here, welcome to Tina Grande. Yeah. And we save it. You can change the image and everything here. They have set it up for you so you can change almost everything. And that's really, really nice. So this is how TinaCMS works. You have this sidebar where you can change your content, and you set it up when you code your Gatsby site. So you can decide for yourself what content you want to be able to edit from the TinaCMS sidebar. We have one more interesting thing here that I want to show you. And that's if we go to the blog and read an article, you have this little edit button here. And this is actually really neat because you can change content inline. And if we save it, it will be saved. So you can see that it added this one. And this can be really handy because it's easier to change the content inline, where you can see how it looks here, than changing it in the sidebar. So I think this is a really good feature of the TinaCMS with inline editing. I just wanted to give you a hint that you can use this starter to learn more about TinaCMS and see it in action, and also learn a few Gatsby things. There's one more thing I want to show you though, because I had a question in my earlier video. And if you look at the Gatsby-config here, you can see that they set this hidden property. If we're in production, we just set it to true. And that means if we build this site, Gatsby build, yeah, I just skipped this one because this took a really long time and we have some error here, but I think we'll be fine. So if we just type Gatsby serve, we can serve our new build. and it's running on localhost 9000. So if I change this one here, 9000, you can see that the sidebar isn't there. So we can publish this site without the sidebar. And they're also working on something, I think it's called TinaCMS for Teams or something, where you will be able to have some kind of login or something. I don't know exactly how it's going to work. And you can have some content editor to edit the content on your site. But for now, we just build it and we push it to production, and the sidebar will not be there. All right, so that's it. See you in the next video.